You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends, me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends, me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. This ends, me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! A little momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up, Brandon Jones. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Nix from the gun. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
On third down, here's Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10.
At their own 10-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. On the give, it's Blue. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving them backwards through the 9. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Throwing now off the play action. Completed left side to Smith. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn good play into a great play.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
3rd down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun holds out to Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got a man. It's Marvin Mims. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing here, Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. For the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Captain.
Here we go on fourth, Knicks. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. And we're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 72.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Pass is cut at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
19, Tiger.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. He's going to throw it again. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Captain.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
15 yards. That's good for the Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Bombers.
On 1st down, it's Nix. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Nix from the gun. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Captain. Hey! Away!
3rd and long for him here. He's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Kevontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. It connects on the deep shot. And he will take this all the way up near midfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Bombers.
Here's Nix to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 28-yard line.
Throw to the right finds Waddle. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
3rd down, they need 7.
To the right, yep.
Throw here, 3rd down. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Captain.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Nix to throw again. He brings it in. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware. But he's a viable option as well.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Here we go with Dobbins. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that is so deflating as an offense. Such a long drive. You know you're going to go for it on 4th down. And what a shame. All that effort, it goes for naught as the defense comes up with a stand and gets off the field.
He'll throw from his end zone. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Along the right sideline, there's space. The 30. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
18, Cotton, 19, Ryan.
Blue again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. A clutch 7 yards there. That gives him 3rd and goal from the 1.
7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You can man.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Captain, 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 captain.
Nix now to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for Broncos 1st down. And dose of the hurry up here.
46-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Now Nix.
Cowboys 46-yard line.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be first down Denver.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10.
Oh, my son!
To throw, here's Nix. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another two off that lead.
Cowboys 21. Broncos 13. To kick off for the Broncos.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's Smith on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
To gain 7. Brings up second and
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They stay on the ground with Williams. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be third down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a third and short.
He has it on the QB sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
Come on, Cake. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
a gain of 22 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Give to Williams from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Another run for Williams. Second down run, good for 4, and it brings up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. He'll throw it. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
On the return, here's Mims. He dodged the tackle. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
This is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Nix again on 2nd and 10. He's got it deep downfield. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Lutz on for the field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Up the gut they go with Williams. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's